Something is breaking between Saudi Arabia and the United States, and it could reshape the entire Middle East. Behind the scenes, Riyadh is losing trust in Washington's unpredictable moves in the Iran conflict. One warning, and the Gulf is on edge. Trump's threats to hit Iran's energy sites have sparked fears of a dangerous chain reaction. Arab diplomats are sounding the alarm. Escalate further, and missile strikes could overwhelm regional defenses. Riyadh is growing uneasy at the idea of funding a war it cannot control, reinforcing fears that Gulf allies are being treated as both partners and payers without a clear strategy in sight. Then the rhetoric shifts and tensions spike. Trump's remarks on Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, seen in Riyadh as dismissive despite earlier praise, are no longer viewed as minor slips, but as signs of a deeper unpredictability in U.S. actions. This is no longer just rhetoric. Real vulnerabilities are now exposed. Iran has shown it can strike across the Gulf, targeting energy and critical systems. For Saudi Arabia, the risk of prolonged attacks now threatens both economic stability and essential services. The danger goes beyond the conflict itself. Any hit to the kingdom's desalination system could severely disrupt water supplies and quickly threaten national stability. Meanwhile, fears over a possible closure of the Strait of Hormuz continue to grow, raising fresh doubts among Gulf leaders over whether this vital trade route can remain secure. Caught in the middle, Saudi Arabia faces a narrowing path. Long viewing Iran as a regional threat, Riyadh once saw advantage in its weakening. But as the conflict shifts, that calculation is unraveling, replaced by a deeper fear, a sudden escalation by Washington, or a premature exit that could leave behind a more assertive and emboldened Iran. Caught between escalation and uncertainty, Riyadh turns to restraint. Saudi Arabia is pushing for de-escalation, working with regional partners to contain the crisis, even as new flashpoints threaten to emerge. As Middle East tensions surge, the Iran-backed Houthi involvement is raising serious alarms over the Bab al-Mandeb Strait, a vital global shipping choke point. Any disruption here, combined with pressure at the Strait of Hormuz, could hit global trade and energy flows hard, placing Gulf economies under growing risk. Behind the calls for restraint, a deeper divide is becoming clear. Saudi Arabia is increasingly wary of a conflict it did not start and cannot control, yet may still be forced to face the consequences, regardless of how it ends.